My HOA president tried to make my neighbor tear out his wife's memorial garden. At the next meeting, he said one sentence, and she walked out without her binder. Pam ran our HOA like a small country. Wooden gavel at meetings, banged on a folding table, laminated binder with color-coded tabs, polo with community standards board, embroidered, had it made at a mall kiosk. Every morning at 6:47, she walked the block with a ruler, measuring grass and photographing violations. Her yard was immaculate. Everyone knew her husband did all the work. My first find, trash can visible from the street 11 minutes after pickup. Email came with a timestamp, highlighted bylaw, and signed, Warmly Pam. Second, mailbox was the wrong shade of black. She brought a color swatch, charcoal, not onyx. Third, wind chime, unregulated ambient noise, 38 decibels. A whisper is 30. Fourth, my daughter drew a sun on the driveway with chalk. Defacement of shared view property. She asked me if she was in trouble. That was the last fine I read alone. But my fines weren't the worst of it. Mr. Chen next door had been fined 23 times. I found him on his knees in the dirt one afternoon tending the lavender. His worst fine, the whole garden. Non-compliant with the approved plant palette. 30 days to rip it all out. Every flower was his wife's. Lavender from their honeymoon in Provence, jasmine from their anniversary in Kyoto. Yellow roses she planted the spring before she got sick. I asked how he handles 23 fines. He nodded at a shoebox of fines. I think she's trying to collect the whole set. That week I knocked on every door. Every household had been fined. I told them we weren't doing this one at a time anymore. Next meeting, Pam banged her gavel. Half the street stood up. One by one they read their worst fine. Dave's car facing the wrong way in his own driveway. Tom's basketball hoop. Temporary structure exceeding the 48-hour limit. 6 years. The room was dying. Pam was not. Someone called a vote. Unanimous. She sat clutching her binder like a life raft. Then Mr. Chen stood. Room went quiet. He opened the shoebox, held up a photo. His wife, kneeling in that garden, surrounded by every flower Pam tried to have ripped out. My wife had a name for every flower in that garden. She had a name for you too. He looked at Pam, the woman with the perfect yard and nobody to share it with. Pam reached for her binder, then stopped, left it on the table, walked out without looking back. That evening, my daughter was on the driveway with her chalk. Mr. Chen walked by, stopped, knelt down next to her, drew a flower beside her son, didn't say a word, kept walking.